Close Racing Supply in Eldred, Pennsylvania has been in business since 1996, serving the motorsports industry with quality parts and components for dirt late models, modifieds, and stock lip race cars. Check out the expanded inventory at their new larger location or give them a call at 814-225-3250. In stock at Close Racing Supply are parts from the most popular manufacturers like All-Star Performance, Ware's Machine, Dynamic Drivelines, Winter's Performance, Willwood, Quick Car Racing Products, and many others. They also manufacture their own quality CRS race components. Check out the website at closeracingsupply.com or follow them on Facebook.
8 laps, heat 1 of 3 as they approach the restart cone. Green flag goes in the air and Wonderling gets the good jump and he gets the race lead by the time they head into turn 1. And now the 36 of Travis goes for a spin, bottlenecks the field, and the 49 of Haggerty, heavy front end damage. He'll be able to pull that 49 machine into the infield. We stay green for now as Jeremy Wonderling has taken off with the race lead. Not sure if Haggerty is out of the way far enough for the racing field. Still under the green flag as Jeremy Wonderling starting to check out from the rest of the field. Down the front straightaway, battle for second. That is what is starting to pick up as Bryce Davis in the 94, he is all over the back bumper of the 32 of Austin Allen. Follows right in his tire tracks, down the back straightaway into 3 and 4. Davis jumps up a groove. That's not going to pay off as here comes Ricotta to his inside, although Ricotta oversteps a tad bit off of turn 4, and that allows the 94 of Davis to pull away. Now down the back straightaway, Austin Allen continuing to be under the gun and have a lot of pressure out the back from Allen. This battle again for the number 2 spot as Jeremy Wonderling has set sail on nothing but clear racetrack and he is checked out. Now Allen has a handful of Davis as he slides to the bottom of the racetrack. Davis gets by Allen for position number 2 and here comes Ricotta. Now stalking the 2 cars riding in 4th. Ricotta will throw his best game at the 32 of Austin Allen, but loses touch just a tad bit off of turn number 2, but then closes the gap again back into 3 and 4. Ricotta very strong on corner exit, but loses on corner exit as now Jeremy Wonderling all by himself will see the white flag. One more time around for Mr. Excitement in the first of 3 heats in the Rush Crate Late Models here at McKean County Raceway. Wonderling riding the low groove, the bottom of the racetrack. He's got a half a lap to go all by himself over the 94 of Bryce Davis through 3 and 4 for the final time. Jeremy Wonderling, Mr. Excitement, is going to score the win in the first of 3 heats in the Rush Crate Late Models here at McKean County Raceway. Second cone in turn 4, which they do now. Here they come off of turn 4. Green flag in the air. Jason Knowles, he hammers down first. He hammers down well. He excels to the race lead, and he is starting to pull away and put some distance between him and newly second place running machine, Paul Grisby, although here comes Kurt Stebbins underneath Chuck LaFleur. He'll slide into the number 3 spot. Down the front straightaway, Stebbins to 3rd, Grisby to 2nd, all chasing the number 4 of Jason Knowles. Jason Knowles off of turn number 4, back onto the front straightaway. Kurt Stebbins, he knows how to get around this place. He is a huge part of getting this McKean County Raceway back up, operating and functional for races, and he is all over the back bumper. The 2 got a little physical going into turn number 3. It was Stebbins who gave Grisby a little bit of a shove to say, hey bud, I'm here and I'm all over your back bumper. But Grisby pulls away by a car length now, and this is allowing Knowles to escape the race lead. Stebbins back to the bottom of the racetrack underneath the 24 of Grisby, trying to pull up alongside. Meanwhile, behind them, the battle for 4th. That's going to be won by Brad Messler. He gets around Chuck LaFleur, who now slides back to the number 5th spot as it is Messler who rides in fourth. Stebbins continues to hound the back bumper of Paul Grisby. Can't get the job done as Jason Knowles starts to pull away, and there are 3 to go, coming to 2 laps remaining this time around as Tony Van Pelt gives the signal now up on the flag stand. 2 more times around for the race leader of Jason Knowles. He's down the front straightaway and back into turns 1 and 2. Off of turn 4, white flag being displayed. Messler has closed in on the back bumper of Stebbins, who has lost touch with the back bumper of Grisby, and everybody has lost distance and touch to the race leader of Jason Knowles, who comes up off corner number 4 onto the front straightaway. Jason Knowles is going to score the win in heat number 2. Grisby across the line in second, and Brad Messler, he gets by Kurt Stebbins in a last corner pass for position number 3. Stebbins drop kick back to 4th, and Chuck LaFleur rounds out the top 5. That is your 7-car field as they get ready to go to the green flag, which they do now. Off of turn 4, green flag back in the air, and the 3rd and final heat for the late models is underway, and we have trouble in turn 1 already. The number 1 of Bill Taylor drove it in deep, went for a spin in the yellow flag. See the green flag fly yet again. We'll see if we can do it right this time. Off of turn 4, green flag goes in the air, and the 03 of TJ Downs takes off the race lead. He edges out Waters by a fender, who now falls under the gun from Carly off of turn number 2, down the back straightaway, side by side into turn 3. Continues to lead the way, but now Zach Carly goes wheel to wheel with them down the back straightaway. Challenge for the lead is on. Carly to the inside of the racetrack and by Zach Carly to the number 1 spot as they head off of turn number 4 onto the front straightaway. Carly will lead that lap as he has gotten by Downs, and he is starting to maybe check out as he had put a car light between the 2, but Downs powers down on the throttle off of turn 2, hangs with them for the moment. Now down the front straightaway, Downs again to the inside of the racetrack of Carly, trying to get a position on the corner panel, but Carly clears them. Dustin Waters goes for a spin in turn 2. Trouble in turn number 2. The 14 of Dustin Waters has gone around in the yellow flag. Zach Carly will be the control car on this Delaware restart off of turn number 4. He doesn't fire between the 2 cones. Green flag flies, however, and Carly takes off the race lead as they head back into turns 1 and 2. Maybe a little bit of a late jump there by Carly. I don't know if he lost where he was on the track and didn't see the cones, but nonetheless, he has jumped out to the race lead as the 03 of TJ Downs now rides in the number 2 spot. Slipping back, however, a separation of about 5 or 6 car lengths as they head down the back straightaway. It is all Zach Carly all by himself at the front of the field, showing the way back on the front straightaway. 3 laps to go for the race leader. Battle for 4th, hot and heavy. The 51 of Austin Hauser and the 50 of Jake Wilbur absolutely going door handle to door handle, wheel to wheel. They have been like this for a lap or 2, and they are not budging. Neither one of them. They continue to drag race down the front straightaway, back into turns 1 and 2. You can give the advantage to the 51 of Hauser, and now he slides through to the number 3 spot. Hauser overtakes the 50 of Wilbur, but up front it is the 2 of Zach Carly all by himself, seeing the white flag one more time around for Zach Carly as he slings his machine off of turn number 2 and spills onto the back straightaway for the final time. Into 3 and 4, Zach Carly is going to score the win in the 3rd and final heat in the Rush Crate Late Models as Wilbur slides wide in turn 3. That opens up the door for the 1 of Bill Taylor. He will now slide into the number 4 spot. He finishes 4th. Wilbur finishes 5th, but it is Zach Carly who scores the win in the 3rd and final heat in the Rush Crate Late Models here at McKean County Raceway.